Clean water is an essential element of healthy life. A growing number of organizations are paying more attention to water, including water supply and water purification companies, environmental organizations, and authorities. The quality of water is monitored according to tight quality and safety standards around the world. We are visiting in the Netherlands, where water and environmental samples are analysed by an automated discrete photometric analyzer, the Aquakem. Thermo scientific Aquakem ensures continuous, reliable and easy daily use. Many automated features like sample dilutions and automatic change from one chemistry range into another without user interference clearly help to manage testing in a cost-effective way. Aquakem is a very robust instrument and its software has a lot of possibilities, says Hans Wieten from Eurofins Analytical. What were your main goals when selecting Aquakem for water analysis?
It has to be efficient. Efficiency is everything for us. We have a high throughput in the amount of samples. We have very strict delivery times. Our standard delivery time is 5 working days, which means basically that if you take into account sample reception and reporting, that we usually have only 1 or 2 days to measure the samples. So we need a very reliable and robust system to do the work for us.
Which kind of samples were analysed with Aquakem?
Samples are ranging from groundwater to very dirty wastewater, so everything in between, very clean samples, very highly polluted samples. The amount of samples is about 200-300 samples per day. We test on the Aquakem. What we do is mainly things like chloride, nitrates, phosphates, sulfates, and we're also developing a method for thiocyanate.
Team leader Wim Dompeling from Delta Water Lab explains that they were using continuous flow analysis before. What made you search alternatives?
We were searching for something that was faster, and a reduce of chemicals came into view with the Aquakem.
Delta Water Lab is a laboratory where samples from the water management authorities in certain parts of the Netherlands are investigated. All the parameters in Aquakem are accredited by the Dutch Accreditation Council, RVA, according to the new Dutch norm for discrete analysis. What kind of levels are you analysing?
The samples we analyze are about from tenths of micrograms to about thousands of ppms.
Have you achieved your goals with Aquakem?
We have achieved the goals that we were after. We are analyzing much faster, and a big advantage of the system is that we can analyze the parameter that we want. So not all the parameters, but just the one that you want.
In Eurofins Analytical Barneveld laboratory, 250 people are working in environmental analysis. The laboratory bought a second Aquakem quite recently. Why was that?
Yeah, we've purchased the second one because the first one was almost at 90% of its capacity. So in that way, we would get into trouble if the machine would break down, which it hardly does because it's really very robust and was really emphasized on that. In the 5 years we've been working with it, we never had any really serious problems with it. So for that point of view, one was enough, only with the capacity, and we'd also like to develop some new methods, which is difficult on a machine that's running. So that's why we needed a second one for extra capacity and backup.
Would you recommend Aquakem to other water laboratories?
Yes, absolutely. It's, if I still look at the available discrete analyzers, it's still the best.
We definitely recommend the Aquakem for other laboratories.